Welcome. In this video I'm going to be taking a look at the SoundSync Pro Bluetooth transmitter and receiver. So this was provided to me by the distributor, but they're not compensating me for this video and they're not reviewing it before I post it. If you find this video helpful and you want to purchase one of these, I'll put a link to it in the description on Amazon, and if you use that link, it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost you anything extra. So this is a very versatile device. This can transmit or receive Bluetooth. So you could plug this into a TV and then connect Bluetooth headphones to this so you can listen to your TV on your headphones. You could also plug this into a stereo receiver and then send Bluetooth music from your phone to your receiver. So if that's a little confusing, I'll do a couple different demonstrations of this. So let's get this out of the box. So here we have a support card manual. On the bottom here we have some adapters, and here we have the device. It comes with a USB Type-C charging cord. So this does have a battery in it. You can get 10 hours of playback with it. So let's try charging it. I'll plug into the USB-C port, and now that's charging at 0.9 amps. So let's look at the manual. So it has a switch to power it on or off. To the left is receive mode. To the right is transmit mode. You press OK to enter pairing status. Here are the specifications. So this supports Bluetooth 5.3. Here it has the audio codecs listed. So to use this specific codec, you'll need the device you're connecting to also support that codec. The battery capacity is 260 milliamp hours. Working time is 12 hours. Charging time is 1.5 hours. Here are the different parts. So here are the instructions for the transmit mode. So in this mode, you'd plug it into the back of a computer, a TV, game console, MP3 player, and that would transmit to your Bluetooth headphones or Bluetooth speaker. So you can connect two pair of headphones. It says press up or down to select your device, then press OK to confirm connection. If your device is not on the list, try placing your device close to the SoundSync Pro and press the back to search again. To connect the second headphones, it says hold OK to enter pairing mode. To repair or disconnect, hold OK to repair when connecting to the last connected devices or disconnect all connected devices. Next we have receive mode. So here you could plug this into a wired speaker, headphones, receiver, car stereo, and then you can send audio from your phone or tablet to those devices. So in that mode, you'll switch to RX. You find AD-BA200 under the Bluetooth settings on your device. When it's connected, you can press up or down to switch tracks. Okay, so I'm going to gather some devices so we can test this out. So a while back, I restored these vintage computer speakers. So these have a headphone jack, but they don't have Bluetooth. So I could plug these into my iPad. But if I want to connect them to Bluetooth, I need a Bluetooth receiver. So I can use this device for that. So I'll unscrew the cap, like so. And here we can take a closer look at this. It's nice and small. Now these two will not connect together, so you can get a coupler. I actually have this headphone splitter. So this is so you can plug into a device and plug two pair of headphones into it. But these are electrically connected, so I can just plug both of these into here. So it did not come with this, and there may be other adapters you need to connect to your devices. But if you're connecting to something like a home stereo, you could just use this adapter and then plug this into the auxiliary ports on your receiver. But I wanted to use these old speakers. So here I want to receive, so I'll go into receive mode. Here it says welcome, it says pairing. So I'm going to go into my iPad, I'll go into my Bluetooth settings, and we can see the AD-BA200. I'll tap that. Now I need to turn the speaker on. So now go to some music, and I'll play some. So I can press up to go to the next track. And it's controlling it on the iPad. I can press down to go to the previous track. You can see the volume slider here. I can control that with this device. And I can hit this button on the right to play pause. Now I'm controlling the volume on Bluetooth. Obviously you can also control the volume on your speakers. So you could turn your speakers to the max level you'll ever want to hear while this is turned all the way up, and then from that point on you can control the volume from here. So here we've taken these speakers that are probably 25 years old and we've added Bluetooth to it. Now this is running off the battery. We could also plug that into the USB-C, so it has constant power. It's a little tricky to see. It's actually flashing on the camera, but the screen here says it's in receive mode and it says Rick's iPad, which is my iPad. I like that it has that screen. We also have the battery life on there. With Bluetooth transmitter receivers, sometimes it can be hard to tell what mode you're in or what it's doing. It's real easy to see right there. So that's one way to use this. So next we'll test this in transmit mode. So here I have an old device. It's an old radio. It has a headphone port on it. Now one thing to consider is this is probably not stereo, but if you're hooking into something like a TV, that will likely have stereo output. So I'll plug this in here. We'll connect this up to a Bluetooth speaker. Instead of a Bluetooth speaker, you could also use Bluetooth headphones. It's easier for me to use a Bluetooth speaker in a video, obviously, so you can hear that's working. So I'll do that now, and I will turn this to transmit mode, TX. So it says welcome. And here I have a Bluetooth speaker, and it can be tricky to get audio out of this. Let's start with my iPad, and then we'll switch over to this. So I'll just plug into my headphone port here, and I'll play some music. Okay, so we'll go to my Bluetooth speaker. I'll turn this on.
Power on. Bluetooth.
Okay, so this is flashing on my camera, but in real life it's not. It says X10, which is the speaker. So I'll press OK on it. It says connecting.
Bluetooth is connected.
Okay, so the sound is coming through the speaker, and if you are hooking this up to a TV, this can be a good way to do it, is to hook it up to a phone or an iPad or something while you're setting it up. That way you're not messing around behind a TV trying to get it configured. Then I can easily unplug this and plug this into my radio. So let's turn that on. Now the stuff that's playing on the radio is going to be copywritten, so I'll try and tune to something.
That Variety provides their development.
So here we have a commercial.
Families love receiving the sleep stacks from Variety. I think it really...
If I turn off the radio, it's going to turn it off there. So here we've taken this old radio and we've added Bluetooth capabilities to it. And you can actually pair this to two speakers. So if you have two people watching a TV show, you can each be connected to this with Bluetooth. Let's look at the screen here. It says hold down OK to connect to a second device. So that's the SoundSync Pro Bluetooth transmitter and receiver. I really like the small size of this. It has a nice modern look to it. It has a cap over that 3/8" jack that is also the tether. So if you throw this in a bag, it will protect that. I found this very easy to use. You just flip the switch to transmit or receive, and it even has a screen there with instructions on it and some details. That's a nice touch. What I really like about this is that you can take your legacy devices and add Bluetooth to them. So I had these vintage computer speakers. I repaired them recently. They sound really nice, but I can't connect my smartphone to them easily. So with a device like this, you can add Bluetooth to them. And I think a lot of people are going to want something like this to add Bluetooth to their TV. A lot of TVs have headphone jacks in the back, but it doesn't make sense to plug headphones into them because headphone cords are often only a few feet long. With this, you can put this into Bluetooth transmit mode, and you can sit back within Bluetooth range and listen on headphones or maybe a portable Bluetooth speaker. Now I did have to use an adapter to hook these up to my legacy computer speakers, but it does come with that 3.5mm to RCA cable adapter. So if you want to plug this into a home stereo, you can easily do that. So that's all I'm going to cover in this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.